live. Welcome back to Gimme 3. We're joined by the great Connor McClain today, and we have everybody normal. Everybody, how y'all doing today?
Going good.
Chilling.
Celtics just lost, man. I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gimme 3.
Yes.
Blitz Black and Holly favorite.
George Bush.
All right.
Steve, before we get anything started, I just want to say, shout out my dog, Coach Pennywell, new O-line coach at the Centenary. What are they? The Lions? The Cougars? What are they?
I don't.
Anybody know?
Generals?
Something like that.
The Knights?
Generals? Something.
The general?
Hey, he's Centenary off the line. Coach out my dog Simmons. And you just salute. Y'all playing them boys hard out there. Salute. And that's all I got.
That's all you got.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well, that's your random shout out. That's your random shout outs. I got a shout out. Shout out to all my torture pounders, man. We love y'all, man. We really do. We really do, man. Somebody gotta do it, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. Somebody gotta do it. Shout out to all my
You
torture
say
pounders.
y'all like you're not a part of the.
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
I'm believe that one.
Coop, what's good, Coop? Shout out to Coop.
Who's y'all?
You.
That's my
All
shout
right.
out, man. Shout out to all the torture pounders, man.
All
Real
right.
niggas.
You can't
Shout
record
out.
for 5 minutes.
Hey.
Golly.
Shout out. Hey, if I didn't know Jay, if I didn't go down to campus with that one time and meet my boy Jay, I wouldn't have known him. Shout out my boy Buka. Shout out VJ Edgecombe. Shout out to Austin South.
Wow.
Hey man, it's a good day.
Try to upload this on a Thursday, huh? We're gonna try to upload this on a Thursday.
Yeah,
That's the
we want
plan?
it out before the draft starts.
All right,
That's
bet.
real.
If it's after the drive, we kind of look crazy.
Yeah, if it's after the draft, nobody cares about it. All right. George Connor, who y'all got?
Shout out. Who?
We doing random shadows?
Yeah.
Trademark.
You know what? Shout out Clint Dean.
Oh my God.
Who the hell is Clint Dean?
I can't, bro.
Clint Dean.
This
I
man
don't-
finna start a Bolton rant again.
Can't do it. We can't go. Hey, that's Darian's father. That's Connor's father. Come on.
Hell no. Hell no.
He said y'all his sons.
Absolutely not.
He said Desmond Rochelle, he was out there too. All y'all boys my sons. That means you too.
Nah, matter of fact, I got my signed football that says you're adopted on it.
Hold up.
I got my wait.
Y'all got football
grabbing-
time from a nigga talking shit.
I'm grabbing Coop too.
Where you at?
Hold up. I
There
got
you go.
Hold up.
Oh, that's
My
the
boy
football.
Clint.
I seen it when it was
My boy.
I was there.
Damn, them got dust
Come
on
on,
it. God damn.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, mine a little dusty.
Yeah, cool.
It's on the show, but
I'm about to say mine dusty as shit too.
it's
Hey.
good though.
Hey, look.
But yeah.
Yeah, I
Says
see
you're
he has
adopted.
the same signature.
Did this nigga sign mine? Now that I'm looking at it?
Hey, he
Right
didn't
now.
fuck with you.
He ain't signed.
Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Coach Henry said, always run fast. I'm just now. Yeah, no, he didn't. He said, yeah, you're. Oh, shit. He said, you're adopted.
He wrote the same shit on every ball.
Hold on.
I got said, keep your head up, bro. That's all he said.
Damn, why
I
you
got
got
Coop too. And he the roommate.
All right.
You're adopted.
All right.
Everybody's adopted. All right, let's keep it going.
Without further ado, we're going to be doing a round one mock draft full trades. Maybe we'll see how it goes. Same thing we did last year. We brought on our guy Connor McClain. He's going to be our college specialist. He knows a little bit more about college ball than the rest of us.
By a mile.
by a mile, as JK would say.
Whoa, now. We ain't saying
You
all
can
that.
have a mile from
Darian,
me.
Darian knows
I've
Calvin.
been at work. I've been at work, so I can't
Wait.
be watching college football like I used to, bro. I am employed, but shout out to
That's why
college
we bring
football.
it.
Still my shit.
That's why we're bringing Mr. McClain. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get it started. The format. He's basically gonna announce his pick, and then we're gonna talk about it, debate it a little bit. That being said, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Connor, who you got for pick number 1, man?
I feel like this one's pretty plain and simple. The Raiders signed Kirk Cousins to a 5-year, $172 million deal for some reason.
Greatest agent of all time, by the way.
His
Greatest
agent,
of all time.
like, but I mean, first overall pick, 100% Fernando Mendoza. Lock it in. I mean, we've known it's going to happen for months. Easiest pick of the draft. The draft really starts at pick 2, to be honest with you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Kirk Cousins even went on air talking about how Fernando Mendoza is going to be on the team.
Why did they
Is
do
there any
that?
chance that they're gonna choose another quarterback, or is just Mendoza?
No.
Just
No.
It's not a
No.
all right. Well, I'm just asking, man. I'm just asking. It's my job.
And I mean, like, to be honest, I don't
Absolutely
think
not.
Mendoza starts week 1. I think Kirk's going to start like 4 to 6 games, and then Mendoza will step in. But I do think Kirk's going to get some playing time early in the season, just to kind of give Mendoza a chance to get up to speed.
Fair enough.
Makes sense.
All right.
All right.
Here at pick 2 with the New York Jets. How we feel?
There's a lot of controversy about this pick because the Jets, they do have 2 first-round picks. There's a lot of David Bailey. There's a lot of Arvell Reese. I've even seen Ruben Bain in there once or twice. Sonny Styles. I mean, I think the pick for me is this is a rebuilding team. I think you just take the highest upside, and I think the highest upside out of all of them is Arvell Reese. I kind of see him more as an off-ball linebacker that can have some benefits in the pass rush game, kind of like a Caden Ellis. Can really get after the passer while still being an off-ball linebacker. But some people project him more as like a Micah Parsons, like edge type of player. I don't really see it. I think his pass rush is still really raw. He's been in a couple interviews saying that like he didn't even know what he was doing last season when he was pass rushing. He just was doing it because it felt right. So he still has a lot to learn, but I do think he has the highest upside.
Fair enough. I had him doing a similar thing. It was really just came down to either Arvell, it was the same thing you said, either Arvell, David Bailey, or even Ruben Bain, who I think failed too much because of all the controversy around him, his physicals. But yeah, I'm not mad at an Arvell Reese pick.
Yeah, I'd say the same. Yeah, it was between Bailey and Reese for me. Sonny Styles is rising up draft boards, but I'm gonna go Reese, highest upside.
I go with Reese too. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, consensus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see nothing wrong with it so far. Let's go.
All right, this is where this is where it shakes up a little bit here. Devontae was here; he'd be pretty intrigued.
Oh Lord.
I got the Cowboys trading up to pick 3, giving up pick 12, pick 20.
Okay.
And y'all can't lie. This sounds like something Jerry Jones would do.
This is true.
So they trade up to pick 3, and they give up pick 12 and pick 20 to the Cardinals.
So
you don't think they alpha more picks? You don't think they offer more picks?
I mean, just for the mock draft, they'd be giving up their 2 first, but I mean, they could probably. I mean, they'd probably need like a mid-round pick.
Jerry Jones is the type. He'll do a first round this year, first round next year, and probably some mid-round pick this year. But then again, I think this is a hell of a trade because he's a cheapskate. Like, you're asking Jerry Jones after like the number 3 overall pick. I need a bigger haul than a first and next year's first. Like, well, for this 12 and 20, I need that plus next year's. Like I need
I'm gonna need
a
your soul.
haul.
Yeah, number 3.
I'm gonna need your
Just
soul.
just looking at the constraints of the video, looking at the round 1 mock draft, it does require more than this, but that's all we really need to worry
I
about.
mean, yeah. Okay, so we got Cowboys trading up to 3.
Cowboys trading up to 3 for 12 and 20. And then
Right.
the Cowboys are on the clock. I have them taking David Bailey.
Not crazy.
Ooh.
Not crazy.
I mean, they need help everywhere on their defense.
Ooh.
I mean, they didn't even really do that much in free agency, to be honest with you. I mean, they just re-signed Brandon Aubrey, Jonathan Bullard, Rashawn Gary. I mean, those aren't really needle movers for me. I think David Bailey moves the needle.
I got it.
Now,
I'm definitely not mad at that.
now oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm definitely not mad at that. I had them doing a similar thing for Sonny Styles at pick number 6, but this is completely fine in my opinion. I think it's a great trade. Yeah.
You know what? I didn't had the Cowboys trading up, but I will because I had the Chiefs trading up to the spot. But tomato. Jerry Jones' problem. I said they gave up some first rounders this year, next year's, the usual. But with Jerry Jones, his problem has always been he tries to go for the flashy pick. I think only up till last year when he drafted Tyler Booker, or was it either last year or year before that, he was drafting guards and whatnot. When he actually said, you know what, we're not gonna go flashy. I don't trust him to take David Bailey with the spot. He will mess around and try to draft Jeremiah Love just for the namesake and for the fact that objectively he's probably talent-wise the best player.
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
at least top 3 best players.
I could see that. I mean, in my opinion, I think Jeremiah Love's the best player in the draft if you take out positional value. But I mean, I can definitely see Jerry doing that.
So we could go David Bailey right here. Or you telling me Jerry trusts Jerry Jones with Jeremiah Love on the board? He's gonna take Love and then be like, well, with that type of player, you just can't pass up on a generational talent. And then just keep it moving.
I don't think you're wrong at all. I think David Bailey is like the pick that we're gonna go on this mock draft, but like you said,
yeah,
I could very easily see that shit happen. Does anyone have anything else to add before we go or no?
Okay, we got go
I
ahead.
was gonna say that I feel like their secondary needs an upgrade, so it wouldn't be crazy if they took Downs that early. I don't think that'd be
Pick
that
number
crazy.
3? Caleb Downs at pick number 3.
Cause think
I'm
about
about
it.
to say
They don't got Trayvon. They don't have Is Bland still there?
but they would need corner help, not
Yeah, I was
Downs
gonna
is
say.
a safety.
I feel like if you're going defense in the first, or if you're going secondary, you just wait for Mansour Delane later on in the draft. Like they could
That's
just
what,
stayed
but
at 12.
you don't but for Mansour Delane, you don't even have to trade up the top 3. You could trade up
That's what I'm
to
saying.
one of the top end of top 10 pick.
Yeah,
But
I
I
feel like
mean,
Hey man. Hey, let
but I
Jerry
mean that's
draft.
another
Let Jerry
that's
draft
another
Jeremiah
guy.
Love, man.
I mean,
Let Jerry
I'm a
draft
big
him.
fan of Caleb Downs, but like you always gotta have the conversation about like positional value. And like the last time a safety was taken in the top 3 was like I don't even know when, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Not Jamal Adams. Not Jamal Adams.
Wasn't it Jeff Okuda or was it corner?
No, he was
Should have been
corner.
Buda Baker. Was it Buda Baker? He's not a fake.
Baker was taken at the end of the first, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, he's a dog though.
Safeties just don't go that high. Just positional value.
No, I will say this draft is
Uh,
like it's. I mean, there's been GMs that have said like third positional value out the window this year, but I do think that's a little too high for a safety.
yeah.
All right. I think we're gonna go David Bailey and go on to pick number 4 with the Tennessee Titans.
So I have the Titans insulating Cam Ward with a little bit more talent. And I think they get the best player in the draft here, to be honest, than Jeremiah Love. I think he's
Well, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued with that
he's
one,
the
man.
clear RB1 in that room over Tony Pollard, over Tajay Spears, who hasn't really panned out. I mean, I think Jeremiah Love just gives Cam Ward so much help because he needs it.
Fair. I think with my mock draft and like how I look at it, I'm not mad at Jeremiah Love. He was considered, but I think they like some of the value later in the draft at this position. Especially because when you look at the wide receiver position at the Tennessee Titans last year, they had nobody with over 1,000 yards. There wasn't a wide receiver one. Everybody was horrible. Which is why I had them go for Connor McClain right here, but I could definitely see Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, I think the only thing I would push back on that against is Jeremiah Love in the receiving game is also a big threat. And I think the way you can help a quarterback, I guess a quarterback needs receivers, but at the same time, receivers get open if the running game is hidden, you know. So I mean, if you're gashing them for 4 or 5 yards of play, they have to bring someone down into the box, and that makes it a lighter secondary. Receivers become open. And I think this is a really deep receiver draft. So I mean, you get somebody like Jacoby Lane in the 3rd or 4th round, or Chris Bell, or like there's so many wide receivers that I don't see the need in investing this early in the draft. That such a deep class for wide receivers.
I do like this class of wide receivers. I really do. I think there's gonna be one bust, of course, but I really do like this
Oh,
class.
who's gonna be the bust then?
Only time to tell, man. I'm not. Only time to tell.
I need to know. I need to know.
If you had to pick somebody, I'd personally go Mekhi Lemon as a bust at the draft. That's just me.
I say the person with the most bust potential. Most bust potential. I go David Bailey. I say he has the most bust potential.
I think
now, do I think he will be? Do I think he will be? No.
Oh, I would say Jordan Tyson only because of injury history, because he seemed like he be getting hurt a lot.
Off of pure talent alone, I think Tyson's the best wide receiver in this class. But I digress.
You just like Arizona State, bro.
I'm sorry. No,
You're gonna think that, bro.
That man was take
that jersey off of
football.
Go watch his film. Go watch his film.
He coached for sure.
Pure talent wise, he's the best receiver in the draft. It's not like he is, but like it's the injuries.
Yeah.
So I do like that. I do like the pick of Jeremiah Love. I think he's
gonna be like Christian McCaffrey in the league, bro. He's gonna be tough.
That's gonna make Tennessee look even more. I'm not gonna say dangerous.
They still ain't got no O line though. They ain't got no O line. Ain't shit gonna happen.
But there's no O lineman in this draft that's enough of a safe pick to look past Jeremiah Love. Jeremiah Love, you know what you're getting. Was one of these linemen that's it has too much bust potential to take a lineman this high.
Yeah.
When Jeremiah Love is right there, it can help you immediately.
Yeah.
Where's Joel, man?
He's gone.
So who we got next?
We have the New York Giants at pick number 5.
So the New York Giants now have pick 5 and pick 10, which kind of makes pick 5 a little bit more interesting. I kind of had them slotted in as taking a receiver to pair up with Malik Neighbors.
Right.
But now that they have pick 10, there's gonna be a receiver. One of the top 3 receivers are gonna be there at 10. So I kind of have them. I have them going a whole different route. Taking Sonny Styles. This is a guy who like had a perfect RES score. Like the most athletic player we've ever seen. And it's like you shouldn't always bank on pure athleticism, but the dude had the production too. I mean, he had more sacks than Arvell Reese. He had more tackles than Arvell Reese. I think he's a really good player, and I think the Giants honestly get a steal at 5.
Not ridiculous at all. I'm not mad at all.
I'm pushing back on that. I go Caleb Downs right here. I think Caleb Downs is. We just got done talking about push the position to the side, talent, him being a top 3 player in this draft. I'm saying you go. I say okay. the way I think the way I see the draft kind of panning out right here, Sonny Styles, you're not getting him at 10. You can get a Mansour Delane or a receiver at 10. All right, fine. If we're going off talent right here, you can fill in a linebacker, blah, blah, blah. I'm taking Caleb Downs because I know that I'm getting arguably the best player available in the draft. And Sonny Styles, that's nothing against him. He might be the next player off the board for all I care. But I'm taking, I don't know. Now, I'm high on Caleb Downs.
No.
Arguably, about a year ago, he would have been a top 2 pick. But time went on. But you know what? I
do understand.
Best player available.
I do understand, but it's like I said, I just go back to the positional value and when the last time a safety was taken in the top 5, and I was projecting like what I thought was going to happen, not what I would do. And I just think that as much as I think Jeremiah Love is the best player in the draft, and I have Caleb Downs very close second. But I just go back to the positional value. And I mean, Giants have Javon Holland and Tyler Nubin. Like those aren't names that blow you away, but they're solid. They're solid players. You know what I mean? I mean, like their starting linebackers right now are Micah McFadden and Jermaine Edmonds. I mean, Micah McFadden should not be on the field.
Hey, as a lifelong Ravens fan, I'm just gonna say the linebacker is the move John Harbaugh would make 1,000%. He's not going for no safety in the top 5.
He's trying to get his next Roquan fit.
Now, I will say, a part of the Caleb Downs thing is because I've seen like they brought him in on top 30 visits. Giants have brought back in Caleb Downs, so they're interested in him. So I also see why you go Sonny Styles here. So if we can just keep Sonny Styles, but I just wouldn't be surprised Caleb Downs at 5 to the Giants.
I wouldn't hate the pick.
It's not ridiculous.
I mean, I went back and forth with this with like 3 people, honestly. I'd probably do Downs too because I think Javon Holland's like I think he's a good safety. Now, Nubin on the other hand, I don't really think he's that good. He's young. But I was between Downs, Tyson, because you gotta pair him Malik Neighbors with somebody because y'all let Wandale go to the Titans.
Right.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be mad at any 3, but I would probably go with Downs too.
Yeah. Well, I think the receiver conversation, the fact that they have the 10th pick now too. One of the receivers is going to be there. I think you just stick and pick at 10 and take whoever falls to you. Best case scenario is that 2 of the options are there. I mean that. I think Tyler Nubin's pretty good. Obviously, he doesn't keep you from drafting Caleb Downs, but I do think that since you have him, Sonny Styles might outweigh Caleb Downs a little bit, just for like need wise. But no, like I said, I definitely don't hate the Caleb Downs pick. I would be completely fine with that, but I did go Styles.
I would say for a Giants' sake, I would say if you needed some linebacker help, if you're so confident in these 2 safeties you got, you could bring down Caleb Downs to help out in the box, to help out with a little bit of that linebacker help.
They got good linebackers.
At that point, if you like your safeties, why don't just draft the linebacker?
They got good linebackers too. They got Burns and Tremaine.
Sonny Styles also played safety though.
I don't know about good.
Yeah, okay, now we're not worried.
Let's not say good linebackers. Let's not say.
I mean, they're cool. Tremaine's cool. We're not gonna say like he's a scrub.
Okay, name all 4 or 5 linebackers they have.
All 4?
Off the top of your head.
Hey, you're going a little bit too far now.
Nobody know them.
All right. So,
and the rest of nobody.
Sonny Styles here.
Sonny Styles.
And they just traded Dexter Lawrence.
I think Cleveland's easy. I think Cleveland's easy. I think we can all agree with Cleveland gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's much of a conversation behind Cleveland. I had them trade out of the top 10, but I
You don't go receiver?
Of course.
Connor, what do you have?
Right.
I think you have to kind of see what you have in Shador. He showed some flashes, but he needs help. I mean, he had no one to throw to. So I had him sticking and picking and taking Carnell Tate, who, in my opinion, isn't the best receiver in the draft, but he might be the safest pick at receiver at pick 6. Just because Jordan Tyson's medical history. And I'm honestly not that big of a fan of Mekhi Lemon. I think he struggles to get off press coverage. When someone gets hands on him, he really just the play's just kind of over for him. So I had him picking Carnell Tate.
Okay.
Does everybody have Cornell Tate?
Yeah, if they didn't trade
yeah.
in my draft, I would have had them take Carnell Tate.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a Cleveland related question, not so much a draft related question. You said Shador is probably going to be the start. Who do you have? Because I seen today they just started voluntary mini camps. They
Oh, you
have
seen that?
Deshaun Watson and Shador splitting the reps because that's going to be the QB battle going into the fall.
Man,
The question
Even
is,
if Shador,
who do you have? Who do you have start? Do you have Shador start or do you have Deshaun Watson start? Because as much as Deshaun Watson, we can give him hell for his off the field preferences. When he was a starter, he wasn't like for Cleveland. He wasn't Houston Deshaun Watson that we've seen. That was a problem, but he was a serviceable quarterback.
I'm
I'm gonna say it like this. Okay,
Whoa.
Jerry, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna say it like this. It doesn't really matter if Shador starts week 1 because he is going to start by week 6, week 7, week 8.
I mean, yeah.
It doesn't matter because guess what? Deshaun Watson isn't the answer anymore. We learned that in
He's
the time we
terrible.
saw him start.
Yeah.
Like you said, he's not Houston Deshaun Watson. Can he revive that? I'm not gonna say he can't. I think he was a fine quarterback back in his day.
I think it's over. It's over.
He done, bro. Just let him rot out his
Look,
contract on the bench, bro. He
this
not like that before. We seen
This
it.
Time for a
coming from a
perfect timing.
This is coming from a Shador fan. I got half my football photos is me hitting the Shador. This is a Shador fan. But I'm going off of what Cleveland thinks, because Cleveland traded the whole house for him, and you still got a guy with a big ass contract on your roster. And they, for some reason, they believe in him. So I think it'll be a case of what Dan said, where you play him for 4 weeks, let him play himself off the field. Because as much as I love Shador, he showed flashes, but he didn't show enough to like guarantee, okay, like that's my starter. That's my guy right there.
3 touchdowns. Bro, he had like 3 touchdowns and no picks.
And
in the last game, bro.
The only time he had
one game.
Yeah, Shador had more picks than he did touchdowns last season. Like
And that was a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Let's not get it twisted. Like,
who did he have to throw the
Okay,
ball?
wait. I also just want to add in
Talk about.
the coach that hated Shador is gone now. I feel like in my eyes, there's almost no reason. Yeah,
Wait,
there's
George.
almost no reason why Shador wouldn't be starting.
Wait, George, he had Harold Fanning Jr., but that was about it,
Bro,
Don't bring up no Harold Fanning.
One of the ones.
Hey, Harold
Harold
Fanning
had that one game.
No, but like, okay,
Harold had that.
no one's
He
thinking
had
of him.
one.
But
That's why we're drafting Carnell Tate.
yeah, I was gonna, like,
Yeah,
he's a great tight end, but you cannot have your best weapon be a mediocre tight end.
Yeah.
All right, bro. He gave you 0 fantasy points one time, and now he's mediocre.
I'm just saying, like, Shador, I love Shador. Like I said, I feel like eventually he will be the starter again. But it's not like he showed enough to where he just like head and shoulders.
The best.
Like he does.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't deserve a competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, I just need to ask that. We can go on to the next pick.
Is that Washington?
I did some sources
Still
about Dylan Gabriel. He's not gonna start regardless. That nigga threw 2 interceptions in training camp.
They had him throw
he's
6. They had him throw 6 passes in training camp. He threw 2 picks. He's not starting.
Yeah.
He went 3 for 6, 2 picks.
Yeah, he went 3 for 6. There's a post about it. He went 3 for 6.
Yeah. And just off the reps he's getting alone, like Deshaun and Shador got 16 throws, and he got 6. Like,
and did that. That's why he got sick. They saw the second pick and was like, "This nigga ain't getting no more throws today."
Hey man,
You put him on water bottle, dude.
I didn't got all my Dylan Gabriel agenda out last season. I ain't finna slay to this man no more.
Here's Shador his water, nigga.
Trash. Bro, Deshaun is thirsty, bro.
Alright.
We
Moving
got
into pick
next, man.
7.
Golly.
Moving into pick 7, we have the Washington Commanders on the board. How do we feel?
So
about
I kind of went back and
Um,
pick. This was a Caleb Down spot for me. You know, that was definitely an option here. This was also a Ruben Bain spot for me. And here I just really feel like Dan Quinn. Have them taking Ruben Bain. The production is there. I understand the measurables. He has short arms, this and that. Whatever, man.
I don't think that really matters for real.
Like watch
It
the
do
tape.
though. It really do though.
I'm
It
gonna
matters.
get my chime in a second.
I think it does matter, but you watch the tape and this dude's just he's just better than him. I mean, and it's evident. And that's why I just had him take Ruben Bain.
Fair. JQ, I want to come back to you saying that the short arms don't matter. Around this time last year, we were doing a mock draft and we brought up the name Will Campbell. I'm not a Chiefs fan. I believe in let me finish. I believe in Will Campbell. I do believe in Will Campbell. I think he's gonna be fine. I think he's gonna be fine. But we've seen in the playoffs and a lot of the season that Will Campbell's short arms did in fact play a factor in his development in the NFL.
Yeah.
And you are on
Right.
record saying that short arms don't really matter in the trenches. Now, I just want to spin back to that. Why do you think the Ruben Bain's short arms won't matter?
Because, bro, all size matter, bro. It's all about skill, bro. It's all about skill. I believe Ruben and plus Will Campbell before the playoffs was having a good season. Now, was the lights too bright? I mean, they made it to the Super Bowl. I mean, so
Not
you gotta be
because of
doing
him.
something right. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They made it there despite him. Let's
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
with this Will Campbell thing, I think it was a matter of him just getting overpowered and outworked because he was a rookie. I don't think it was a matter of his arms being too short. I think he was a starting rookie left tackle in the NFL, and is
You
a
gotta
normal
realize-
starting.
No.
He's not built like no Trent Williams. He's a smaller left tackle in the NFL, and in the Super Bowl against an elite defense, he was getting cooked as a rookie left tackle will be.
That's not
Is he
ridiculous.
had? I think he'll be fine. I don't think his arms. I don't think you look at Will Campbell.
He gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Like you said, he was playing star-studded defense and was gonna cook. I'm not gonna say he wasn't. I was making fun of him. You could look up the files. He was getting cooked, but it's not because of his arms. I'll tell you that much.
Fair.
I'm also noticing something here. I was thinking to myself, I'm saying, man, Caleb Downs he's just falling. He's still on the board. And then I seen who had the next pick at 8.
All right, chill.
And then I noticed something. I noticed that.
You got me.
I was like, man, he is falling down these boards. I was like, but you know what? I'm gonna let y'all have it. I'm gonna let y'all have it. I'm gonna let it go.
You gotta let me break down why it's Caleb Downs.
Right.
I don't doubt y'all taking him if he's on the board. I don't doubt that, but I'm just like I'm noticing that. I'm noticing that's why he's falling. Okay.
Yeah, we gonna go ahead and get Ruben Bain out the way and keep going.
Obviously at pick 8. Obviously at pick 8 we got Caleb Downs. Now, if you really think about it, the Saints just lost their nickel and Alontae Taylor to Tennessee, who Brandon Staley used as a pass rush specialist, who was also good in coverage. I think Caleb Downs is Alontae Taylor on steroids. I think that when Brandon Staley was with the Chargers, he had Derwin James, who I think is a really good comp for Caleb Downs. And it's a position of need for the Saints. We need a nickel. And I think Caleb Downs is the best option for that.
You anything about Mansour Delane here?
No. Mansour Delane is an outside corner to me. And I'm fine with our outside corners, and I don't really want to move Quincy Riley into the slot because I think he played pretty well outside. But I think Caleb Downs is just like he can play in the box. He can play a deep half. He can play a deep third. He can play man coverage. I mean, I think he just fills a position of need, and he's also one of the best players in the draft.
Yeah,
Should have
like,
been
I
gone
don't.
about a couple picks ago.
I was gonna say, if the
Alright,
draft
bro.
falls this way, I'm not mad at them taking Caleb Downs at all. Everyone knows about the Saints' need. I did not have them taking Caleb Downs only because he wasn't here. But yeah, I'm not mad at it.
I don't think so. I'll be down. Damn.
Saints man,
Okay,
what's
I
up,
think
JQ?
I have a question. Okay, backup plan. Because I think in reality, I think there's also a world where Caleb Downs doesn't fall to this point. So Connor and JQ, the resident Saints fan, what is y'all plan B? No Caleb Downs on the board. What's your plan B?
Depends on who falls from him taking above us.
Best
Because
player
okay,
available
let's
at this
say I
point.
think the only realistic following, I think
Wait.
it's the same board.
Wait. How would you do it? I would
I think
go through your first picks and we would based
I
off
would
that.
sub out.
That nigga mouth
I
is
would
not
sub,
moving.
I would sub out Bane, and Downs because I think Bane draft stock is for some reason taking a hit with this fucking article.
That's not
The
ridiculous.
article came out about his it was some hit and run and
Chill.
What?
That nigga mouth is not moving.
Yeah, what happened?
Who you talking about?
James, bro. James.
What Jay do?
He good, bro.
That nigga mouth. He was just.
When I'm using my computer, it freezes, but I don't want to switch to my phone.
But yeah, I say the only pick I would say let's say I think Bane's gonna fall, so I think Downs is going somewhere in this top 7.
I mean,
Bane is available. Who's your pick?
Like I think it's really realistic that that Washington takes Downs and Bane falls to 8, and in that situation, I just take Bane.
Yeah.
Now,
I had
Saints are in talks for a lot of,
but
Saints are in talks for a couple receivers. How do you feel about that?
I don't
As
like it.
Saints
Like
fans.
I said earlier, I don't think you go receiver at pick 8. Because if you allot all that capital in the first round, then it's kind of like you can't spend any more in the draft. And like I said, I think this is like a really deep wide receiver class. So I'd rather go Downs or Bane at 8, and then like Chris Bell in the second, or if you don't pick a receiver in the first round, you can take 2 receivers in the second or fourth, or you could go Chris Bell and Jacoby Lane, and I'd feel just as good about that as taking Mekhi Lemon or Jordan Tyson here.
not crazy.
As a Saints fan,
Right.
if you feel like Jordan Tyson here, what is your level of outrage on a scale of 1 to 10?
8.
Who the fuck is Tingus?
I'll
If
put all
they
the Saints
take
fans
Jordan-
on one side.
If they take Jordan Tyson, to me, it's like I trust this coaching staff to have the correct evaluation on these players. So if they take Jordan Tyson, I trust that he's gonna be that guy. But I mean, how good does a receiver really have to be to justify you taking him at pick 8? I mean, he has to be like a top 15 receiver in the NFL.
That's true.
I mean,
That's true.
So like I said, I would just wait till the later rounds because I think this is a really deep wide receiver class.
Fair enough.
All right. So this mock we got Downs going right here.
He's on the board. I
All
don't
right.
think there's any other pick you really go.
What does that say? Oh,
All right. For the next pick, we have the Kansas City Chiefs at pick number 9.
So the Chiefs lost both their starting corners. I think the best pure corner is still on the board. So I had them taking Mansour Delane at pick 9, just because they have a void now. They lost both their corners to the Rams. They do have a later round pick that could be used on a corner. But I think if Mansour Delane is there, I think they run the guard to the podium and they fix their secondary.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Board felt a little bit different for me, but I had them taking Mansour Delane right here too. I feel like it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Rams though, man.
I can see Mansour Delane right here. I get all the talk about. I agree with Kyle. I think this is a deep wide receiver class. I don't see why they would go wide receiver at 9 when they got other needs on the team. Now, I would also say, back to a point that you made just now, one could argue they could get a corner with one of their later picks. I say they do that, and then they draft one of the old tackles. Either I'm not high on the Francis Francis out of Miami. So
Okay.
I'd rather the tackle out of Utah. Spencer Fano.
They got to replace
At
that
9.
dude. They got to replace that right tackle. I think Taylor. I think is his name.
What? Jawan Taylor.
They got to replace him.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's not crazy.
They also you look at Mahomes.
Look up the Chiefs secondary right now. Or the Chiefs cornerback room more specifically. There's no one there. They lost everybody.
Wait,
That's true.
Yeah.
Ward's not there no more.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Brother Ward hasn't been there.
What?
I'm bugging.
Brother.
I'm thinking about the wrong person.
I think you might have missed the season or two.
Yeah, I feel like.
Hey man, I logged into fantasy. The only time I was integrated with football is when I logged into fantasy, dude.
Hey, you know he messed up because Ward not even in the fantasy. That's a defensive player.
That's a defensive. Anyway, Mansour Delane, pick number 9. Moving on to the New York Giants. I think I know where Connor's going to go with this, but.
So, like I said earlier, best case scenario is that 2 of the top 3 receivers are here. I think if the medicals check out, I think you go with Jordan Tyson here. I think he is talent-wise, I think he's the most talented wide receiver in this draft. But I think you get Jordan Tyson, you pair him up with Malik Neighbors, you got Cam Scatterbo in the backfield, you got Isaiah Likely. I do think that their O-line needs a little bit of work, but you can't pass up on Jordan Tyson here. And I think him and Malik would be a great duo.
Perfect.
I had the exact same player going at number 10. I think Jordan Tyson and Malik is one of the scariest wide receiver duos that could be in the league.
Wait, better than DK and MPJ?
That's not even top 10.
Why would you ask me that? Why would you ask?
Hey, y'all saw they brought my dog Odell in on a physical?
All right, bro.
Man.
Listen, bro.
As a Ravens fan, bro, Odell ain't got it no more, bro.
Let's stick to the young and
Odell ain't got it no
in
more.
the flag football game.
Why been a
he ain't got
flag
it no
football?
more, bro.
Oh.
Odell Beckham in a one-hand catch in that flag football game, man. He got something.
Man,
I can't wait for him to get boned one time and realize he ain't want to play no more.
I can't wait to watch Jordan Tyson and Malik Neighbors. That's insane. I can't wait to Jordan Tyson and go out there and completely torch every fucking secondary they go against. But
I need some Spencer Fano respect, man.
I like
the best on tackle in the draft.
Nobody respecting that.
Who's next?
No, Miami. All right. Everybody go with Tyson?
Yeah.
Miami needs everything except for RB.
They need God.
All right. And here we are at pick number 11 with Miami.
You think he'll help?
Yeah. So
if looks can kill.
I also think the Dolphins really need wide receiver help. They traded away Jalen Waddle. They want Tyreek Hill. You got to get Malik Willis someone to throw the ball to. So I had the Dolphins taking Mekhi Lemon at pick 11.
Oh my God! See, no. Hell no.
I want to affirm it before you go.
Hell no.
I had the exact same thing going. Connor, you are absolutely right. I feel like that is the only pick for them. At the
Wait,
you're trying out something, you have to go Mekhi Lemon, in my opinion.
Darian, what's wrong, bro?
I think we're losing the plot in the fact that this team is actively not trying to win. Like, this team is actively trying to.
Who said?
This is a team that's trying to lose. So if you're trying to lose, why not? See, I would have now initially before, like today it came out that like Jamal McCoy, they say he might miss more time if he has to get this other knee surgery. So I think that's gonna bump him out the first round. But I think you got two decent old tackles right there.
You do.
So my thing, if you're rebuilding a team, it don't really fucking matter who you're throwing to. Because you could be throwing to Devontae Williams on a deep ball. And if you're trying to lose games, it don't matter. I'd rather keep Malik Willis healthy and keep him upright for the 3 years I got him and draft an old tackle than go receiver, because it's going to be the Joe Burrow meme. Jamar Chase down there wide open, Joe Burrow in the backfield on his back.
But I want to circle back to something. I didn't want to go on what I want to happen. I wanted to go off of what I think would happen. And I think that Miami, one, isn't a very intelligent front office. And two, they didn't protect Tua the entire time he was there. What makes you think they're going to protect Malik Willis? I think that they're going to go, let's go best player available. Let's build for the future. Let's go get the talent first. And then they might come back later on and try to build up the trenches. That's what I think.
Well, I say, if we're talking about Miami, they need something. So I said we go hometown hero, get Francis McGowan.
That's not
They ain't gonna do that, brother.
We just need, because this is just a franchise that needs something. But then again, I don't think this is a franchise that takes a wide receiver this high. That's obviously not trying to win games.
Makai Lemon is something though. Like, hold on, let me read to you the projected wide receiver. Jalen.
Yeah, they don't have a wide receiver. They don't have anything.
Darian, their projected wide receiver one right now is Jalen Tolbert.
Whoa, all right. So you know what?
Their wide receiver
are you projecting them to win games?
Yeah, they gonna win like 2.
But I'm saying I'd rather take Makai Lemon over any of the tackles in this draft because I don't think any of the tackles in this draft are all that great.
Especially if you feel like you're trying to test out the Malik Willis experiment just to see if you need to draft a quarterback. I feel like you should give him a weapon to throw to rather than the offensive line come on.
But then coming back to that, we just got done raving about how deep this wide receiver room is.
They need more than
the draft.
They need more than one.
Well, guess what? That's why you have other picks in the draft. What's wrong with building out your O-line?
If you come in and your best receiver is KC Conception and the second guy is Jalen Tolbert, I promise you nothing. I love KC. I don't think anything is getting thrown.
I think we just losing the plot of this. This team is trying to lose. There was a time where the Saints' best wide receiver after Chris Olave got his head blown off was what? Fucking J.T. Perry?
J.T. Perry has Saints and
J.T. Perry, bro.
J.T. Perry.
J.T. Perry?
Okay. Darian. I understand they are trying to lose. But one, I want to point out, no matter who you pick here, as long as it's a good pick, that is going to help you win games. And number two,
I want to point this out. Darian brought up the Bengals drafting Jamar Chase instead of an offensive lineman. Darian, what happened the same year they drafted Jamar Chase with quote unquote no offensive line? They went to the Super Bowl.
Now, are any of these receivers anywhere close to Jamar Chase?
I'm not saying that.
Hey, we gonna see.
But you can't bring up the Bengals drafting Jamar Chase over an offensive lineman. They went to the Super Bowl the same year.
Now, I'm not saying, I was just using that like meme as a frame of reference because, and then hell, even that, I love Jamar Chase, LSU Demon, salute. What the fuck have they done since then? Joe Burrow has been on the ground, can't stay healthy.
I mean,
they should have drafted offensive line.
Darian has a point. It's the same thing with the Bengals. The same thing with the Chargers. Before Joe Alton, they didn't have an offensive line, which is why they didn't do anything.
The Bengals
I mean,
still
I
don't.
I think when your team is as bad as the Dolphins, you take best player available, and I think the best player available right now is McClain. I mean, they have holes everywhere. You can't pick everybody. You have to take one player, and I think the best player is McClain.
I think okay, this is gonna be something we're gonna have to agree to disagree. Because I think for a franchise like this, I think they go with the hometown guy, Francis McGowan, on the O line. But we just gonna agree to disagree with Kyler Lemon right here.
That's fair. Everybody else want to add anything?
What about JQ? What you
Lord have
got?
mercy. You might get it right.
JQ been
Jaquan.
stone faced the whole time.
Jaquan.
I'm just listening, man.
No, we was asking who
Who's
you
talking to you, nigga?
got. We was asking who you got.
They randomly probably be like, "You gonna let him say that?" Hey, he did do that though.
Nigga bust out into a random lyric, bro. I couldn't keep it in.
JQ,
Wouldn't say it the whole time and then
all
started
right,
singing.
all right. Makai Lemon going to Miami.
Oh shit!
Now we have the Arizona Cardinals here at pick number 12. We've been recording for 50 minutes. We're on pick 12.
Golly.
All right,
Yeah.
let's
Last year
get
was
it going.
2 hours. Last year episodes was like 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. So
All right.
For one round of football.
12. They traded back from 3 to pick 12, and they got 12 and 20. But at pick 12, I think the Cardinals got somebody that they honestly probably could have taken at 3, but they got him at 12 because I'm not that high on him. Darian, you're going to love this. Francis Maui Noah. The Cardinals really need an offensive lineman, like super bad. I think he's the best offensive lineman in this draft, even though I'm not that high on him. I think they fill a position of need and they get an extra first-round pick. So I think it's kind of a win-win for them and the Cowboys because the Cowboys definitely need David Bailey.
Let the record show. I don't like Francis as a prospect. I think Fano is better. I just think for Miami, that's what I just thought they was going to do because he's from Miami. He's from Miami. He's a first-round talent.
matter.
I just feel like that's something.
That
That's something they would
doesn't
do.
play a factor. I mean, like
But I'm saying Aaron, like, I don't think he's the best O tackle, like in the fucking draft. I think Fano's better, but
You would take
I can
you
see
would,
Arizona.
college
you would take the you would take the one from Utah.
No,
You
no,
take
no,
the
no, no, no. Hey, when we talk about when we go to the NBA and we talk about the NFL, they're like, oh, he's a hometown hero. He played college at fucking whatever the fuck. And when Saints players, they talk about, oh, this LSU player. He was at LSU, now he's playing for New Orleans. People cherish that. So a Miami O lineman from play high school ball in Miami, getting drafted by Miami wouldn't be ridiculous. But I'm not talking about that. Okay, Francis right here, off the board.
Wait, so do you prefer him or the one from Utah?
I prefer talent-wise, I prefer the one from Utah. But the one from Miami is rated higher.
No.
Like,
Darian, I'm right there with you. I think
draft-wise.
Spencer Fano is better than Francis. But, sometimes I'm just listening to people who, quote-unquote, know more.
So we're going with Francis. Are we going with Francis?
Yeah, I don't think anybody has any problems with that. I had Francis going to pick 12 too.
It's
I
the
don't have any problem
online
with
group.
this.
Is the
Actually,
online
matter
group
of
really
fact,
is the online group really that bad?
Name 3 Arizona Cardinal linemen.
it's like the last 4 picks have all been the same thing I did.
Bro. I can't even name one.
All right. Now we have
Wait,
the Los Angeles Rams.
Did the Cardinals ever... Hold on, let me go. That's Jacoby Brissett. I'm tripping. Do they still just got Jacoby Brissett at QB?
Yeah.
They got Gardner Minshew.
They're
All right,
starting,
man, keep
bro.
the draft going. Keep the draft going.
Yo,
Okay,
Arizona,
Los
give my
Angeles
boy
Rams.
Spencer Rattler a chance. Give my
We
boy
got-
Spencer Rattler a chance.
No, bro.
All
No.
right, Rams on the board. Connor, who you got? Rams on the board.
Rams on the board. I got Spencer Fano. I think the Rams are a pretty complete team. And I think when you're a complete team, you always can address the offensive line. You got to keep it a strength. You always want it to be that way. I think Spencer Fano, for me, he kind of projects as a guard. He's a little small to play tackle.
Yeah.
But I think he's a good player. But I think he'd end up playing guard.
Okay.
Not ridiculous. I'm not mad at that pick
Okay.
at all. How do y'all
I don't really know much about the O lineman. But yeah, the Rams don't really the Rams don't really need anything. They said they said.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
why
mean,
not go?
you could
line?
maybe tight end.
yeah, I was gonna say like in my draft, I had
I
them
would go
going sneakily Kenya Sadiq. Yeah,
I
because
would 3.
I think like Connor said, you're a pretty complete team. You only have so many options. I think they can look at a couple things like drafting a Tyson to maybe extend the dynasty, or maybe just drafting one of these wide receivers down here to help out Puka and Devontae. You could do that, or since this is a deep wide receiver class, I think you go Kenya Sadiq because their tight end is kind of mediocre right now, and then you have weapons at every part of the field. But
They have a committee at the tight end group.
yeah,
But I think a team like that, it really don't kind of matter.
yeah they can
Like as
they
long as
won't
they're
do
tight,
anything.
as
I
long
want
as
to
your
say
tight end's not losing them the game,
I
it
want
doesn't
to
really
say
matter. They don't have to have a star at tight end.
I wanted to say Sadiq at the beginning, but I thought y'all would look at me crazy. I'm glad I didn't know that.
Now, Steve's not crazy. Steve.
I got Sadiq next pick actually.
Yeah, I don't want him to go there because Steelers fan, but I think that the best case scenario for the Baltimore Ravens is to
Oh
get
yeah,
Sadiq.
I'm sorry.
But what does Connor
Right.
have? That's the question.
I mean, I got to
Yeah.
know what George thinks about this.
Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, George, you lead it off. This your team.
Yeah,
Man, I thought we were gonna take O lineman, but it doesn't seem like there's really any good O linemen left. So,
I think the best offensive lineman is still on the board.
really,
Excuse me?
I thought I figured Fano would be better, but who do you think we would take? Because I have no idea now.
I think Vega Ayane out of Penn State, the guard.
Oh.
He's a guard.
Hmm.
I think he's the best offensive lineman in the draft. But just because he doesn't play tackle, he's not going to be as valued as high as the two that do play tackle.
Boy.
But I've kind of had that pick penciled in for a while after, they lost him to the Raiders and everything. But I don't know. I think Vega Ayane solves a big problem, and I think he's a hell of a player, to be honest.
I was gonna crash out. I thought you was talking about the Georgia lineman. I was gonna get pissed.
Connor kind of covered a lot of the bases that I was gonna say. I think Ione is the best lineman in the draft. Like he's a position of value. He's a guard. I wouldn't take him even really this early personally, but which is why I had them. I had them first one in Kenya Sadiq, and if he wasn't there, I had them go D tackle because of what happened to Matabuki. Even if he is healthy, I don't think he's going to be the same player, which is why I had them go. I think I had them go Caleb Banks here, but I wanted them to go Kenya Sadiq.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if they go the guard from Penn State. I'm not gonna try to pronounce his name. Because my God, was y'all interior? Well, your O line in general was bad, but your interior O line, the trenches was horrible. Then y'all got David. He was that boy was getting.
Yeah, he was so bad.
Religiously.
The Ravens fans were cheering when he got hurt.
literally, bro.
So
Hey,
I think
you
y'all
want to know what?
need trenches help.
John Harbaugh signed him, bro. It was Harbaugh's fault. He the reason his ass kept getting PT.
But
Oh,
everybody
what
cool
y'all
with
got
Ione
here?
here? Everybody cool with Penn State?
Hey, bro. Y'all got the old, bro. I'm not really in.
Damn it.
I got
that was my pick.
I would say like Baltimore would get a tight end.
Tampa?
Nah. So we still got Mark
I
Andrews.
don't think they're one of those. There's one of those people. There's one of those people though. They can try to play tight end by committee.
So you just lost. You just lost
Hold
old
up.
dude.
Isaiah Likely.
Yeah.
We lost Likely, but we still got Andrews.
Yeah,
but Andrews isn't the same player.
And we're projected.
They gave up the wrong. They gave up the wrong one.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all let go of the wrong one. Likely was a better tight end last year, but I agree.
Yeah,
hey,
he was.
Likely was the better, and Andrews is the older tight end. Why did you not just sign your younger tight end?
Wait, what y'all know about Week 1 Isaiah Likely versus the Chiefs, man?
I don't know about that, but I do know about Isaiah Likely big ass foot off that line against the Steelers.
Man. This is bullshit.
Oh man.
Anyway.
But yeah.
Yeah, we'll go Penn State here.
Penn State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
So at 15, the Bucs honestly lost a lot in free agency. But I don't think any position got hit harder than cornerback. I know he didn't play last season, but the talent is there. I I know you're talking about medicals on him, but I think Jermon McCoy he's pretty close to Mansour Lane when he's healthy. And I think that it's just such a massive position I need for the Bucks after free agency that, I mean, you can't really look away from it. And I think he's the best corner on the board.
Not crazy. Personally, I had them going Hakeem down here. That's what I had them going. I could definitely see Jermon McCoy. That's not a bad pick at all. But I just think they have a outlying need as rusher. But
Do y'all have any late round trades? Because I mean, we always project the top 10 trades, but I mean, normally the later rounds is the later end of the first round where they actually make the trades.
I didn't have any later round trades. The only trade I had was Cowboys in Arizona.
Same. I didn't have any late. While the later rounds are more likely to happen, they're a lot harder to predict because of just what are you trading into later rounds for, unless it's somebody who you really believe in. Like the only time a late round trade really happens when somebody falls.
Because normally, like pick 25 gets traded to the Super Bowl team at 32. Like it's always some shit like that. But I'm just checking.
All right. But I'm not mad at Jermon McCoy. Anybody else got any input?
No.
When healthy, arguably one of the best corners in the draft.
Fair enough. All right, now we have the Jets back on the board.
So the Jets took Arvo Reese at 2. I'm assuming that their quarterback is going to be Geno Smith, whoever it is. You need to get him some weapons. I mean, yes, you have Garrett Wilson, you have Breece Hall. I have them taking Omar Cooper here. The dude can play. I mean, that Penn State catch was ridiculous to win the game. I mean, I really do think Garrett Wilson needs. I don't think Garrett Wilson's the alpha receiver that he's made out to be. I think he needs other receivers to kind of take coverage off of him a little bit. And I mean, right now all they have is Adonai Mitchell. Like,
that's not it. Yeah,
we don't speak that over here.
This was one of the few picks in the first round that, aside from Fernando Mendoza, every site I see, like, it's almost a consensus that Omar Cooper he's locked to the Jets at 16.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
I don't. I mean, and it makes sense. So yeah, I don't disagree here, Omar Cooper.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. All right, moving into the Detroit Lions here at pick 17.
So the Lions just had what's his name? The tackle.
Not Taylor Decker. Is it Taylor Decker?
Ragno?
No, Ragno. He was still retired.
Maybe it was Taylor Decker. They lost their starting tackle.
Yeah.
And I think there's still a pretty good tackle prospect on the board. Matter of fact, I think there's a couple pretty good tackle prospects on the board. And honestly, this guy just kind of seems like a Dan Campbell kind of guy to me. So I have the Lions taking Monroe Freeling out of Georgia. Big dude, definitely profiles as a tackle. Pretty solid footwork, good jab and everything. Like he has everything that you need in a tackle, and I just trust Dan Campbell to develop offensive linemen. So I think Dan Campbell would like Monroe Freeling. So
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at that at all. I think that's a great pick. I'm not going to push back on that one.
I agree. Initially, I thought, no, I think he falls out the first round. Never mind. But I think they can come back in like a second round. He's incredibly raw, but I like a Caden Proctor at Alabama. I think put him at like a guard or something. I don't know if you put him at at tackle, but
He's a little tall for
I,
guard. Yeah, I think he's 6'6".
yeah, I
So,
say. I mean, he's raw, but for tackle, I feel like he's really raw. But I feel like he's another type of Dan Campbell guy. Because Alabama would love to put that motherfucker in motion. And
Yeah.
I think that type. Imagine that motherfucker pulling around on a fucking toss. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I agree though. Monroe Freeland here.
All right.
What y'all predict the line speed this year? Y'all think they're gonna be the North champions, AMC North champions?
That division's really hard to
Oh, no.
predict, to be honest with you. Especially because they have another team coming back in the contention for that division.
Yeah,
It
honestly,
really just depends. I gotta wait till after the draft. I'm gonna be honest.
If you really look at the
it's
Vikings,
between-
I don't know, bro. If you literally look at the Vikings roster, it's hard to believe that they were actually able to get 9 wins.
See, I'm not even. I was even considering the Vikings. I'm thinking it's Packers always manage to get 9 to 11 games. The Bears, they might.
Just got
The
back.
Bears might be back now. They got to do it 2 years in a row. But the Bears, Caleb Williams.
Hey, you can't count out Kevin McDonald or O'Connell. You can't count him out.
Hey,
That dude can coach.
Hey, but that
that's
Ben,
true.
Be hell. That
that
division's
Ben
gonna
Johnson,
be hell.
I mean, yeah,
that Ben
like,
Johnson play calling though.
Yeah.
Kevin
I
O'Connell.
would have wished
Ricky
that
boy.
for my worst anime.
Ricky
I would
Ben.
have wished that on my anime.
I think Kyler Murray is going to be pretty good in Minnesota.
I'm just trying to.
Y'all forget that like Minnesota in general, they had nothing. JJ, I'm sorry, I don't mean to disrespect you. They had nothing.
No,
at
you
quarterback
do.
last year.
You do.
Bro, that dude is ass. No, I mean all the disrespect. That dude is terrible. Never put him on the day.
Happened, man? He looked so decent. What happened to JJ?
Decent win in
that
college.
first game.
I mean, bro,
I guess.
Carson Wentz came in and played better than JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
they put all of the chips on the table for JJ, and it just didn't pan out. And they still managed to get 9 wins.
Wait,
so, like,
Darren, why are you making that face? That's not ridiculous.
Y'all don't rock with JJ.
Hell,
Yeah, that's what I'm
If
saying, bro. I
If
rock with JJ, bro.
Kyler's not starting, if Kyler's not starting at the beginning of the season, we're gonna have a problem.
Man,
Kyler, you don't bring in Kyler Murray and not start him. I promise you, he is starting.
I want to see Jetta's cook.
You know what?
hey,
You know what?
talking about the Vikings, they got the next pick.
Yeah, that's what we're on.
Man, shout out my
that's why we brought it up.
shout out my dog JJ McCarthy, man. I know everybody disrespecting you. They had a girl in my high school who loved JJ McCarthy. Like
Don't bring up
when he was winning national championship.
Shout out Coop.
He was shout out my boy Coop. Because that girl, she loved JJ McCarthy to this day. And he's the best quarterback in the NFL.
Hey,
I don't think she watched football though.
Boys out the wood. I ain't gonna say it.
We got Rashad McCants.
Boys,
Connor,
who we got?
Connor, who you got, man?
I have the Vikings taking Dylan Thieneman, safety at Oakland.
Oh,
You
that
lost.
is-
You
That's
They
a
lost.
let him a white safety.
You lost Harrison Smith, so you need another white safety that likes to hit people.
Did they lose him? Oh, I thought he was coming
Not
back.
crazy.
I thought he was coming back.
No.
So,
No, that
Exactly.
nigga, he retired, didn't
yeah, I think he retired. But I mean,
Harrison Smith, yeah.
Dylan Thieneman's good though. Like, don't get it twisted. Caleb Downs is the best safety in the draft, but Dylan Thieneman can play. I mean, the dude flies around. He has good coverage skills. He can play in the box. I mean, Dylan Thieneman's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had them taking the exact same play, so I'm not pushing back on this. All right. We have the Carolina Panthers at pick 19.
This one was easy for me. First of all, I think Bryce Young's hot garbage.
Alright.
Wow. What?
No,
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 he's
no.
playing.
No,
He's
hell no.
Ice
Hell
He's
no.
done.
Hell no.
But-
Hell no.
But you gotta
We own
give
him.
him somebody.
We own him.
I think the best pass catcher available right now. Or actually, I won't say that because there's still some players on the board, but
He's looking.
I think Kenyon Sadiq is a really good player. Bro thought he was getting to. He's not getting to the Steelers, bro.
Mm-mm.
No.
Wait, hold on. Real quick. I gotta push back on the Bryce Young thing. I know as the same thing, we have to hate him, but come on, what he did in that first playoff game, we gotta respect it.
Bryce Young is dog shit.
The hell I do.
Bryce Young is dog shit.
Got to replace the spit.
I think Bryce Young's y'all hate on Bryce Young. I don't.
Bryce Young would save the Saints right now.
That's what I'm saying. You would be giddy if you had
Bryce Young. Bryce Young might be the worst quarterback in the South.
Oh, hell no. We're not going to do. You don't even like Tua.
Wait.
No.
Wait. Hold on. You're taking Tua over Bryce Young right now.
Hell versus hell.
You don't believe this. You don't believe this.
Come on,
this is just Saints fan bias.
All right. Let me ask you. Tyler Shuck or Bryce Young? Tyler Shuck or Bryce Young?
I just told you what I thought about that.
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young.
Listen.
Tyler Shuck for MVP.
Hey, Jakey, what we saying? Jakey, what we saying? We getting what tonight?
We get Shuck tonight.
We get Shuck tonight.
Delusional.
Bro, Bryce Young,
okay.
hot ass. Okay, like he's the most inconsistent quarterback in the NFL.
That is true.
Let's get one thing straight. One of the guys has Kellen Moore calling plays. Kellen Moore, world-renowned play caller. Everybody, that's why he got the job. Wait. James Canales was so good that he had to give up his play calling this season to another guy named Brad. If he was so good at play calling, he wouldn't relinquish his role. So you're telling me if we've got the same play caller, we're going to Kellen Moore for both sides. I'm not Bryce Young.
And on top of that, are we not looking at the fact that Tyler Shuck has had Chris Olave throw to his whole career? Bryce Young has been throwing Xavier Legette. Like, come on, bro.
Hey, Bryce Young had Tedoroa McMillan and Xavier Legette.
This year,
and Rico Dowdle.
He just got taken.
Tyler Shuck in the second half of the season, the Saints had hella injuries. Chris Olave didn't even play some of the game. Alvin Kamara didn't play some. Bro, our starting running back was what's the dude from
Devin Neal?
You know what?
And you know what? No, Devin Neal was injured.
And it was
Audric Estime.
Yeah.
And we were still fucking beating the shit out of people.
Beating 6-11. Beating the shit out of who? You won 6
games. Beating teams that didn't
go in December. When Shuck started, we went 4-0 in December.
We got on this channel, and we talked about Ted McMillan, about how he wasn't producing up until what? He had flashes. But let's not act like he had consistent receivers that's out in this bitch dogging.
Ted, I want to remind y'all.
Ted McMillan won Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Ted, for the beginning, 4 or 5 weeks of the season, was getting called a bust. They said that man couldn't get any separation.
Bro, all right. Just answer this one question. Was the Saints defense good or bad last season?
It was better than the Panthers defense.
It was terrible.
Defense.
No. So y'all are in consensus that the Saints defense was bad last season.
Yeah.
Bryce Young had 163 passing yards against the Saints. 163.
Okay, now we're going on a point game.
Yeah. See, now we cherry picking. We cherry picking.
No. You want to go?
What did Tyler Shuck?
Motherfucker had 54 passing yards against the Seahawks. 54.
Hey,
cherry picking.
If we doing it like that, in the playoff game, Bryce Young put up 31 against the Rams. Y'all put up 10.
But the Rams,
if we cherry pick it like that,
Tyler Shuck had 66 yards against Jacksonville.
Will Forbes at corner, bro. We're not taking.
We didn't even play Jacksonville.
Oh, that was last year. I'm tripping.
You're good. But y'all played the Rams though.
Scrap that.
Put up 10 against the Rams.
And the Rams.
Big Bryce put up 30. Big Bryce put up 31.
Damn.
In a playoff day, did Tyler Shuck lead y'all to the playoffs? Ah, damn. Oh wait, did he lead y'all to the? My bad, big bro.
Tyler Shuck.
One of those crazy about that. He led us and he didn't lead us to the playoffs, and yet both our teams had the same amount of playoff wins. 0.
Hey, Hey, did y'all put did y'all push the team to the wire? Did y'all push
Bro.
the playoff team to the wire? I think not.
Bryce Young had 23 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. That's a terrible ratio.
The Blazers won.
Hey, that's positive, bro.
Bro,
It's a positive ratio.
Anyway. I'll put money on it right now that the Saints finish with a better record than the Panthers next season.
Oh, snap.
I'm not betting.
I ain't betting on the North Carolina Panthers.
Hey, I ain't betting on the
Panthers as a team. I ain't betting on the Panthers as a team.
How about this?
Who factors in the most on the team? The quarterback.
Whoever gets better stats.
Shit.
Tyler Shuck or Bryce Young? Y'all want to put money on it? Y'all want to put money on it?
You have Kellen Moore. You have Kellen Moore. No, I'm not doing that.
Dave Canales is in the same circle as Kellen Moore. When David Canales got when Dave Canales got hired from Tampa Bay, it's his offensive winner. He's gonna bring a run game.
Let me ask you one question.
Bryce Young is still dog shit.
Let me ask you one question.
To this day, he is ass.
JQ.
Dude, bro.
Remember y'all last head coach. Would you still be as confident in Tyler Shuck today if you still had that?
We don't talk about
Dennis Allen?
Dennis Allen.
I'm taking Tyler Shuck over Bryce Young every day of the week.
Why are we talking about terrorists?
Wait. Let's get one thing straight. We think just because Dave Canales was hired as the OC doesn't make him. He's still gonna have the same effect as he did at his old place, because we've seen coordinators get hired as head coaches and the success don't translate. Dennis Allen was a hell of a defensive coordinator, and he was a horrible head coach.
Let's talk about this though. The most important metric is head-to-head matchups. Guess who swept Bryce Young? Tyler motherfucking Shuck.
Who the fuck said that head-to-head mattered the most in quarterback debate?
We didn't say that.
I didn't say that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all.
All the Mahomes Blazers, they don't talk about the Super Bowl. When everybody glazes Mahomes versus Brady, they don't talk about Super Bowl.
Bryce Young is ass. Now I understand y'all as Steelers fans don't know what a good quarterback is, and Bryce Young would be y'all starting quarterback. Bryce Young would be y'all starting quarterback.
Wait. Now we mentioned it. Now we mentioned it.
Y'all would do diabolical things to have Tyler Shuck on your right now.
I don't want Tyler Shuck. I don't believe in him, man.
Time out.
Quarterback. Wait, hold on. You know we play out this year, right?
I do.
We're gonna put Belt to ass.
The same team who won 6 fucking games talking about some belt to ass.
Will Howard. That's all I gotta say. Will
Howard.
I'm shaking in my fucking.
I'm taking Will Howard with my Steelers team over fucking Tyler Shuck with that dog shit roster. Let's be fucking real.
No.
All right. Darian.
You don't believe that.
Darian, also, go ahead.
Will Howard? Will Howard? Come on, man.
Okay. We talk about head-to-head matchups, and he just took a shot at some legendary Steelers quarterbacks. So I feel like it's only my right to do this. He talking about Steelers ain't used to having good quarterbacks.
Drew Brees is in the matchups.
Also,
we talk about Drew Brees, and head-to-head matchups. He didn't win the head-to-head matchups when they counted against the boy they say he better than.
Drew Brees,
Tom Brady.
I never said that.
I never said he better than.
No, you know who did say that? You know who did say that?
Never said he was better.
Ain't nobody talking about Big Ben. You know who did say that? Jaquan Anthony Bennett.
Jaquan Bennett.
I still stand on it. I still stand on it. To this day.
Take his platform.
No,
goddamn.
Take his platform.
I knew it. Of course, the Carolina pick that causes all this.
Also, that was an argument fallacy. But anyway, Carolina.
What was it? Kenyon
Sadiq is the pick. Let's go to pick 20.
My phone about to die, man.
Plug it in.
Wait, how long we been recording?
He said my phone
about
about to
18 minutes.
He said my phone about to die.
That is, bro. We got on this with 56%.
It's okay. It's okay though. Because like the most of these picks we can just run through.
Yeah.
All right.
Arizona.
Pick 20. We got the Cardinals. They got Jacoby Brissett right now. I think this is a Ty Simpson spot.
I'm not mad at it.
So they trade back from 3. They get Francis Noah, and Ty Simpson.
Okay.
Now, I want to say this. I've been hearing a lot of
you want
talk
Ty
about Ty Simpson. I've been hearing a lot of talk of Ty Simpson. So I want to ask y'all as a group, how do you feel about Ty Simpson as a quarterback?
I think he's undebatably the best quarterback in this draft. Obviously, I mean, we have Carson fucking Beck in number 2.
Hey,
I think what, Jay?
Nah, don't let him talk, bro. No, he's finna say Carson Beck is better than Ty Simpson.
Okay.
nah, I was just thinking about the run Miami was on in the football.
Yeah, you gotta acknowledge
give me
that.
that. Yeah, when you play 7 seasons, I mean, yeah, of course you're gonna be anyway.
Well, we didn't already drafted the reasons for that Miami run, the defense. We already got them off the board.
Ty Simpson, like I said, best quarterback in this draft. I think that he's definitely not a week 1 starter. I don't think that any team is drafting him to start. You look at him as kind of a project quarterback, something you hope to turn into something. You're not drafting him with the idea that he is your franchise quarterback. You draft him with the hope that he turns into that.
Like Milrow.
Like Milrow. I think he has more potential than Milrow.
Not like Milrow. You just want to say not Milrow.
Ty Simpson's a pro-style quarterback that has a good arm and make an accurate throw. Like Ty Simpson has the potential to be a really good quarterback, but he only played 10 games in college, so he just needs a little more experience. But I think since you have Jacoby Brissett, you have Gardner Minshew, you can afford to sit Ty Simpson a little bit because they're not going to be competing.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised them taking one of these other. I wouldn't be surprised they don't go QB here. Hypothetically, they're in the spot because they can do the same thing with one of these quarterbacks next year and try to sit BS and wait for one of the quarterbacks in the next draft, like an Arch Manning or something like that.
No.
Yeah. Or
you
Marcel
definitely could do that.
Whatnot.
Archie Manning. You could even draft a quarterback later on. But do you believe?
I forgot about Drew Allar.
Gary Nussmeier, I believed in you so much, but after watching you for a full season, you are ass. And then also
now you got to include the fact that he played with an oblique injury.
I'm including that.
Brian Kelly hated that man.
I'm including that, but we also saw 2 seasons of this nigga, and no man, no.
Now that junior that season, not last year, year before that, he showed some promise.
He showed promise, and then he didn't deliver. He would have. I know you remember when we sat in the stands and watched him throw a pick first game against LA Tech. I know you remember that.
Well, that's because I didn't know he was hurt. At the time, was I pissed? Absolutely. When they put up that booty cheek performance to Texas A&M, I remember that.
Built to ass.
Dark times. I got a question for
A&M on top.
Do you think Arizona got the talent? Do you think Arizona can develop Simpson if they wanted to make it to a franchise quarterback?
I trust the new coach.
Yeah,
I trust the new coach.
No.
With the old regime, flat out no.
He's a LaFleur. He's a LaFleur. I mean, that family's proven that they know ball.
Yeah.
All right.
That's not.
I'm being honest.
I realized he got Marvin Harrison Jr. too.
And Trey McBride.
Yeah.
Nepo.
Yeah.
And Michael Wilson. Salute.
Michael Wilson's nice.
Hey, Dad,
don't Marvin Harrison Jr. can make another jump.
He was saving you. Don't ever make that face ever again. He was
Michael Wilson is also the reason I lost in the fucking championship to this nigga, the Derry. Anyway,
hey, off topic. Marcus Smart is having a hell of a game right now.
Okay.
That nigga got 2 steals. He ripped that.
Oh yeah, man, y'all better run this video, bro. I missed a playoff game to record this. Y'all better run this shit up.
When the Heat playoff game.
That nigga Marcus Smart having a hell of a game right now.
Hey, what the fuck? Hey, what happened? What happened yesterday? What happened yesterday? CJ McCollum? CJ McCollum?
I ain't worried about that. Hey,
fuck CJ.
Hey, guess what? That was a playoff game, though.
Fuck CJ.
That was a playoff game.
Negroes. We got picks left.
All right.
Yeah. Please, my shit on 6%.
All right.
Fuck your phone,
bro. Then y'all ain't gonna be able to hear me for real.
What are you talking about?
My headphones in that bit.
Oh,
okay.
Damn.
Because if you leave, bro, I'm not gonna lie. The whole thing is kind of fucked up. Because
I mean, came to that. team. Y'all can
Yeah,
take
no, I'll start off this by saying, Connor, I don't like the way this draft played out because all of my prospects that I had as taking are now gone. But
That's unfortunate, man.
it is unfortunate. Now I will say
I go O tackle right here.
O tackle isn't bad, especially because we have the Nazi at I said that on air. The whatever.
Damn.
Broderick Jones.
Cut that out, man.
We have Broderick Jones. Yeah, no,
Cut that out.
Broderick Jones. Just because we have Broderick Jones at tackle. We also just lost a guard. We just lost one of our best guards, actually. Yeah, our best guard. And free agency.
I go Caleb Lamu at the spot.
Yeah, that's why I had Iolane going to us. I had him falling in this draft, but not why, but that's why I had us picking him.
Get that off my team.
I wouldn't be mad at Caleb Proctor.
I think Caleb Lamu out of Utah.
I think that we should either go Denzel Boston. I like Denzel Boston as a prospect more than Casey Conception, but I think Casey Conception is a hell of a raw receiver.
I'll go
Caleb Lamu. Why are we going receiver? What you doing?
I have Lamu right.
Yeah, I'm just getting on my thoughts because
it makes. I mean, like y'all have DK. You have Michael Pittman.
Yeah, now that we have Michael Pittman. I understand that not taking one in the first round because we have those two, but I still think we do need extra receiver help because I love Michael Pittman, but I don't think that's all.
So if Ty Simpson didn't go at 20, would y'all consider him here at 21?
If Ty Simpson didn't go at 20, I want him taken right here.
I mean, I think you have to. If you don't know what's going on with Aaron Rodgers, you at least have to consider Ty Simpson. Dude. Still considering.
No, dude.
They say he's still
He's gonna wait till
even if you have him, you still got to consider Ty Simpson. But you know who I like though? Jeremy, but I don't say take him with this, but like end of first round, early second round, Jeremy Bernard out of Bama.
Not crazy.
I liked him as a prospect, and because they would use him as receiver, they use him as a running back on jets and sweeps and whatnot. And when Ryan Williams wasn't producing, he was the motherfucker that I was carrying.
Who?
Jeremy Bernard was a dog. Jeremy Bernard was a dog. So that's just a prospect I like.
Ryan Williams, man, what a fall off.
But
he didn't change his jersey number now.
That's not gonna move the needle.
Shador did.
He just needs some more tattoos, bro.
But yeah, I had Lomu right here.
Lomu.
All right, who we got at next? We got what? Chargers.
I'm cool with Lomu because we need it.
I think the Chargers need offensive line more than anybody.
Yes.
Their offensive line is maybe the worst in the NFL. I have them taking Caden Proctor. They could put a guard because they already have Darius Shaw and Alt. But I think you put Caden Proctor at guard, and I think he's a really good player at guard. He's a little tall. He's 6'6", but I mean Justin Herbert's tall too. So
I mean, I get that, but you say their O-line is bad, and it definitely is. I argue their their defensive line is right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I could have had them going either Falk out of. I don't care if you would have went Woods out of Clemson or Falk out of Auburn. You could flip flop either one, but I'd argue their defensive line is worse because now they're relying on what 45-year-old Khalil Mack. Man, come on, man.
I had the same thing. I had them taking Peter Woods because I think they desperately need that more than the offensive line. If you ask one of the Chargers fans we know, all he'll talk about is how good the offensive line is when healthy. So,
Jay, why are you raising your hand virtually, bro?
I just wanted to
Who
say,
is a Chargers fan?
I just wanted to say shout out to Toby because he actually had Connor's pick. He actually wanted Caden Proctor too.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, if you they have what Alt on the right, and then they have Biotish at center, and then they have on the left it's
Darius Shaw.
Christian.
No, that's on the Viking.
They have
oh my God.
What's the name? Not
you
Bozeman.
ain't got a name. You ain't.
I forgot the one on the left side, bro.
Hold up.
Anyway, but yeah, no, it's not a bad pick at all. I'm not mad at it.
Rashawn Slater. That's Rashawn Slater.
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking of.
But nah, I think Ken Parker plays guard and makes that offensive lineman instantly better. They need all the help they can get in the interior.
That's true.
Oh wait, real quick. He also put this take in our group chat saying with Mike McDaniel as running the offense, he said Ladd or QJ could become a top 10 receiver.
Man, don't bring that on my pie. I told that.
I want.
Hey, I picked
That's
up
pure rage bait.
Trey Harris in one of my fantasy leagues. So I think with Mike McDaniel as the OC, Trey Harris might get some work.
I think.
I just want.
I'll tell you this. I ain't drafting no Chargers players.
I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it. Ladd McConkey, Quentin John. I'm not doing it again.
So wait,
Ladd McConkey, my boy.
You're not taking Hampton? You're not taking Hampton?
I'll take Hampton. I like Hampton. But anybody else?
Nah.
All right. So
wait, before you go, I'd like to make this announcement on air. To all the people in the Dynasty Dummies Sleeper League,
George,
stop sending me bullshit trades for Amon-Ra St. Brown. I keep getting sent, hey, bro, and I get told, hey, bro, listen, he reaching 30. You don't know what he gonna do.
Hey, can you pull it up real quick?
Amon-Ra St. Brown. We ain't talking about AJ Brown. You could probably sell me on some bullshit, but Amon-Ra.
Hey, my phone on 3%.
Okay.
Bro.
Hey, okay.
Target, bro.
I need to make that
announcement. George, just plug in your phone and mute yourself, bro. I don't at this point.
Wait, Darren, you got like a.
If you leave, you gonna mess up my layout. I can't.
I ain't got no screen. I ain't gonna do nobody like that. I ain't gonna put. Actually, do I still got the trade?
And we talking about terrorist trades. I'm looking at two people right now. That's up there.
Hold on, let me see. Like, what's my most recent
talking
trade?
about you,
Bruh.
Do I need to go back?
This man. Hey, you know
We're
what?
not talking about.
I'm calling him out on air. Alex. He sent me Devon Vale and a second round pick for AJ Brown.
Hey.
I don't care if AJ Brown started smoking crack. I'm not trading him for Devon Vale. In a second.
It's Devon Vale. And that motherfucker.
No.
He came parlay. I am not trading him for AJ Brown.
Same dude came to my messages talking about something, bro. I'll give you Vele. Just throw me. I think it was Zay Flowers. Just listen, bro. We can make some. Whoa. Why would I do that?
Hey,
anyway.
Shout out to Buka, bro. Shout out to Buka. This nigga Buka in our fantasy league, worst trade I ever seen in my life. It was this this Jets running back who had 100 yards 2 weeks ago, and Buka tried to trade him for Travis Kelce or somebody else.
Time out.
Wait, hold on. He showed one game. He showed Isaiah Davis having one good game and skipped out on the rest of it.
I'm hiding the usernames. But you can see that somebody knows who sent this trade, and they in
I know who that is. I know exactly who that is.
Wait, why he was?
There's what you're doing, man. And the second one was the one I was talking about earlier.
That nigga LeBron ball.
Hey, Darren, I'm not gonna lie, Darren. The trade that I proposed to you was better than those.
Okay, Darren, I want to point out.
Better than Baylor. Baylor in a second.
I want to point out. Half the time I send trades, I'm just trying to start negotiations. It ain't got to be accepted immediately.
Oh,
now
I don't. What you sending me?
Yeah, bro. Like,
I want to remind you, Chris Godwin. That's what I'm saying. I was trying to negotiate, but you gonna air me out like that. That's crazy. See, that's crazy. I
didn't even put your username. I put the thing to hide your username. You went and hid, so they found out it was you.
There's only 3 people in this call in that Dynasty League, and one of them said, "I know who it is."
I knew exactly who it is.
Anyway,
this man sent me Rashad White, Woody Marks, Isaiah Davis for Bijan.
Yeah, no, that's the Booker trades. Anyway, moving on.
Devontae Adams for Luther Burden straight up.
Kate Proctor here, pick 22.
Hey, this up and coming. That's not crazy. That's not crazy.
Now we move into Philly at pick 23.
Pick agree.
Definitely.
Uh,
If they try to trade AJ Brown, I think it's time for a wide receiver change. In my honest opinion, I think it's time for a wide receiver change.
I think you
maybe.
go.
I think they really need a tackle because they lost Lane Johnson. We're kind of having a bit of a run on tackles here because, spoiler, I have tackle for the next pick as well. But I have Blake Miller out of Clemson. I think he's a really solid prospect. He's kind of a bit of a developmental guy, though.
Yeah.
But I think the Eagles are kind of in a spot where they can afford to develop somebody. But they did lose Lane Johnson, so I do think that's a pretty big hole.
Fair. I'm not mad at that. What did I actually take? Let me see. Let me look at my draft.
I had KC.
I also had them go off the. It was Monroe Feeling for me because he fell, but it was an offensive tackle.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. Casey isn't crazy, but I think that they don't need that wide receiver this early.
I don't know that the trade. Like, yes, everybody's saying he's going to the Patriots. I don't know that it hadn't. So, like,
yeah, it's saying that he's going to that team.
You know, he's going to the Patriots, but
oh man, Drake May.
But
all that
24, the Browns. The Browns took Carnell Tate earlier. You give Shador a little bit of a weapon. Now I think you got to get him a little help on the offensive line. I can't say this dude's last name. It's the offensive tackle out of Arizona State. Yeah. I'm not even gonna try to say his name.
I got you.
Yeah.
Aheen Anchor. Yep.
That's an attempt.
But now if you want like the most athletic tackle in this draft, it's this guy. I mean, this dude has the potential to be the best tackle in this draft, but he also has the potential to be the worst. I think the boomer bust is there, but I think if you're in the Browns position, you kind of need to just take the swing. Because I mean, what are you competing for anyway? But yeah, I think he's the biggest boomer bust tackle in this draft. I think he could be a really good player, and I also think that he could be a swing tackle for the rest of his career. I don't know that I trust the Browns to develop him, but
of course not.
Yeah. So
that's not crazy. We got Matt
man.
going at Matt coming off the board, bringing us to the next pick, which is Chicago.
Nah, dude, come on. It's Chicago.
It's Chicago, nigga.
Hey man,
it's just Chicago, nigga.
I'll leave that down there to you full breeze. Anyway,
I don't even know
what we got.
So, as someone who firsthand knows the type that Dennis Allen likes, I think Dennis Allen is probably in love with Keldrick Falk. He's kind of a rangy edge. He's not honestly that great against the pass. He has some work to do. He needs to develop as a pass rusher, but he's honestly really good against the run. He can stonewall tackles. I mean, when he gets his arms extended on tackles, the play is over for the tackle. He's really good at reading and ripping. Pretty solid player, but definitely does need to develop as a pass rusher. But that's kind of what you're going to get at the back end of the first round. People that need to work on something, but are pretty good at another thing.
Fair enough. I'm not mad at that. Anybody else has to push back?
It's Chicago.
Nah.
All right. I had Bears making the same pick. That's crazy. Pick 26, Buffalo.
Buffalo is interesting.
God.
I know what I got them going, but
Defense, please. Jesus
It
Yeah.
wasn't defense. I'll tell you.
I think it's a wide receiver, ain't it? I think it's a
He
wide receiver.
needed, yeah.
That's
Gotta
what
be
I
wide
think.
receiver.
I don't
First
think
round.
it is a wide receiver. They just traded for DJ Moore though.
That's true. I actually
Yeah.
forgot
Is
about
this
that.
the
Wide
answer?
receiver.
Hey,
Is that the answer?
Joe, he
They
like
got
that.
they got DJ
I
Moore.
think
They
the
got
wide receiver do it even.
they got Keon Coleman. They got I mean like
I like
I'm not
cookies.
saying like but like that the room it's pretty full. Keep in mind Buffalo had like a bottom 5 run defense last season. They were awful against the run. And I really think they need someone on the opposite side of Rousseau, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So I have
My boy,
we're going.
Hakeem.
Yeah, he's not as good as Ruben Bain, but he's more the prototypical size and length. And to be honest, the dude can pass rush. He plays the run really well. The measurables are there. He's just a little bit of an older prospect, but I think if you're the Bills in contention, I don't think you mind taking like a 25-year-old rookie. Because I think he can make an immediate impact. I think the only reason he fell this far is because of his age. But I don't think that's a problem for the Bills who are trying to actively win the Super Bowl.
Good point.
Yes.
I'm not gonna push
Wait.
back on that. I had him taking KC just because I don't know how much I believe in Keon Coleman at this point in his career, but
I like
yeah.
cookies.
Hey, man.
It's for me. It was just the fact that the Bills like had a bottom 5 run defense, and I think Akeem Mesidor could help there. And they did trade Jay Moore, so it's like
you can push back a little bit on receiver. I get it.
Yep.
All right. We come into San Francisco at pick 27. What a team.
So I had San Francisco going.
They just need somebody that's not injury prone, and they'd be all right.
It seems like they'll be cursed the second they test the team. It don't matter who they
Take your
get.
boy. He's right there. Take your boy.
That's what I'm saying.
I would have taken KC here. But they just signed Mike Evans and Christian Kirk, and they have Ricky Pearsall.
I just
And
got
like
a flashbang.
it's kind of like the
jump scare.
It's kind of like the same situation as Buffalo. Is like I don't think any of those guys are going to be like 1,200, 1,300 yard receivers.
Yeah.
But I think they're all so cool. And I don't think KC changes that room that much, to be honest with you. So I had them taking Caden McDonald, the D tackle out of Ohio State. Because right now they signed Oso Digizua. He's a solid player, but they don't. Their other D tackles, Alfred Collins. They weren't good against the run last season. Someone on the interior like Caden McDonald who can get after the passer and is just like a mauler in the run game. Would help Nick Bosa out a lot and Michael Williams. But their D tackle position is just so thin that I really think Caden McDonald's a good fit.
Time out.
Yeah,
Why do you have a cross in your
I
hand?
get that.
He said, "Why you?"
Oh, I don't know. It's cool though.
Okay. Darren, continue.
I was just gonna say, I wouldn't mind them going receiver here because all the guys you named, Christian Kirk is like he isn't.
You remember what he did to
JQ,
y'all?
watch yourself. I know what he can do, but he's not consistent enough for me to be like, I'm getting that Christian Kirk all the time. And Ricky Pearsall, the problem with the San Fran receiver room is just consistency and plus injury prone. Because when Ricky Pearsall was there, it wasn't like he was this just, oh my God, like
man.
we got what we need. And Jawan Jennings, he had some games here and there. But he got Mike Evans. He's a safe option. Jawan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, that's probably a 3. Oh, Jawan still okay. So Ricky
Yeah.
Pearsall, Mike Evans. Those are probably your two safe ones. Casey or Denzel Boston, whoever receiver you want to go there,
I wouldn't.
I think they can beat out a Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk isn't like a safe. He's one of those guys that can either make the roster or get cut or traded in the preseason. He's one of
So
those type of guys
not
by
Gilmore.
his age.
They just paid him though. Like they gave him a decent deal. I don't know. I think I'd be pretty comfortable with Christian Kirk, Mike Evans, and Ricky Pearsall. I'm not saying it would be the best wide receiver room in the NFL, but I think there's bigger needs on that team.
That's fair.
I think stopping the run is one of them, and I think Cade McDonald does that.
Okay. Oh, my attention. Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at that.
all right. Who got next?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even remember who he said we were taking.
The Texans are next.
No. Draft. Like who? TJ?
Cade McDonald.
Cade
Yeah.
McDonald. Okay.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
You don't have to come on here.
Houston.
Houston at pick 28. Their offensive line is awful.
Of course.
But at this point, I mean, there was not any offensive linemen left that I think you take at 28. I mean, I think the only person you probably consider is like it'd be a little bit of a reach, but Emmanuel Pregnon, the guard out of Oregon. I mean, like if you really want to reach and like try to fix offensive line, but I mean, other than that, I think everyone went in that 21 to 24 range. Houston's defense, as good as it was last season, they're actually pretty thin at defensive tackle as well. Let's see. I have them taking Peter Woods out of Clemson, who, I mean, granted, when the draft process started, Peter Woods was like a top 5 pick.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude can play. He's just he's pretty inconsistent. But I don't know. I think you add him to that defense, and if he can come to form, I think he would make that defense the best defense in the NFL. I think the best defense in the NFL last year was Seattle. But I think the Texans, if that works out, I think they have the best defense in the NFL for the next 2 to 3 years, probably.
You know, not crazy. I think the need at defensive tackle is kind of known between anyone who watched that defense last year. I had them taking Cade McDonald just because I had him fall that far. I had Peter Woods go way earlier, but yeah, no, I'm not mad at that at all. But no, okay. Moving on to our next pick, we have the Chiefs back up again.
So the Chiefs are really, really thin at wide receiver, and
Pick the GOAT.
and you know me, Texas A&M. You got to go
Thank you,
Casey
boy. Thank you,
here.
boy.
I think he's a great player. He provides a lot in the return game as well. I mean, he won the award for most versatile player in college last season. The dude, I mean, like y'all saw it against LSU. I mean, like just returning kicks, the dude is ridiculous. You get him a bubble screen. He makes stuff happen. He has this drop problem. He does struggle sometimes with concentration drops, but I think that's an easy fix. I felt at times that he would just like take his eye off the ball too fast, so he'd try to catch and turn and run before he fully caught the ball. I feel like that's a fixable issue. I mean, I do think that he could. I mean, he said it himself. He said that he's the best receiver in the draft, point blank, period. I think he could pan out to be the best receiver in the draft.
It's out the mud.
Boy, it's out the mud. We got Casey because it's not the worst thing.
Because by this point of the draft, how many receivers off the board? Tyson is gone, Tate is gone.
Lemon.
Just Tyson. I think it's just
There
Tyson.
was- there was-
Lemon.
So it went
Oh, no,
Cornell
Amari
Tate,
Cooper Jr.
Amari Cooper.
yeah, Cornell Tate, Jordan Tyson, Makai Lemon, and Omar Cooper.
So
Yeah.
he's a fifth receiver on the board. I mean,
It's not ridiculous. We've seen it before. We've seen
yeah,
crazy.
it's not crazy.
Yeah,
I think he's
We've
going,
seen
he's going to the best situation.
we seen Jalen
yeah,
Rager.
easily.
Yeah, no.
Seen-
Typically, the later you're drafted, the better situation you're going to. Like,
Like we
I mean, hey, we all got Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy was the best QB in the draft. Where Kenny Pickett was the first round quarterback.
we seen Jalen Rager over Justin
Oh.
Jefferson. We'll be all right.
Oh, all right, man. You know what I'm talking about?
All
That's
right.
just pure
KC off the
stupidity.
board. We have our final stretch of picks. We have the last three. Miami, of all teams, is back on the board here.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I had-
Miami got Makai Lemon earlier in the draft. That was a hot topic earlier for some reason, even though he was the best player available.
Warren.
I would love to see you pick here, actually.
Warren.
At pick
I
30,
didn't go.
the Miami Dolphins take cornerback Colton Hood, Tennessee. Colton Hood can play. Like
But
just
they
like
have Quinn Ewers.
I mean, like, did you just say they have Quinn Ewers?
Yes, bro.
Colton Hood is a corner.
Cornerback.
We talking about corner.
Oh my
Even
God, boy,
then-
out the mud. We got
Like,
Connor McClain.
hey,
Hey, we got
let-
out the mud. We got
let's-
George King.
Let Quinn Ewers go play corner. But no, Colton Hood definitely is a good player. He's honestly got the prototypical size for a corner. He's got the long arms. You know, he can play press man. He plays pretty well in zone schemes, which is like 80% of what the NFL runs now. I think he's a good player. If I'm not mistaken, he was also injured, and I think that's why he's sliding on boards a little bit.
Yeah.
But the dude can play.
That'd be the most injury-prone
Yeah,
draft.
no, that's not
Tennessee
bad. I had
had
the
some
exact same
dogs
pick
that
here for
Tennessee had some
Miami.
dogs that
Yeah, if they were both healthy, Tennessee would have had the best secondary in college football.
Bro, Luke Kennard. Okay, anyway.
him and Marcus Smart going off right now.
Yeah, I'm cool
Browning
with
on my
Colton
court.
Hood here.
Anyway,
We have the last two picks for our two Super Bowl,
I think it's pretty easy. I feel like these two are a little white there.
but we'll see. I know who I picked for Seattle, and I think that's like the only pick. But Connor,
I say New England, but I'm gonna let Connor go.
Y'all probably are not going to like my New England. Y'all are probably going to want Denzel Boston here. All right.
No.
No.
Yeah, okay, y'all might like my pick. All right, at 31, I have New England taking Emmanuel McNeil Warren, safety out of their secondary needs help. Outside of Christian Gonzalez, they don't have much. I think McNeil Warren is a good player. He's a versatile safety. He can play in the nickel. I think he would make this defense a lot better than it is.
not crazy.
See,
Not ridiculous to say that.
I was gonna go TJ Parker. I was gonna go TJ Parker out of Clemson because I feel like they just acquired Carlton Davis, and I think they're confident in Marcus Jones in the slot or playing the nickel. So I'd say you got.
Jalen Hawkins isn't that bad now. We could chill.
I'm not
saying.
Reasons.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say for the same reasons Darren was talking
No,
about.
I'm not saying.
No one's saying he's bad, but I had them take Cassius Howell because I feel like they're a little bit less worried about their secondary.
Yeah, I mean they just signed Kevin Byard.
Holy unk.
Kevin Byard's good. He's pretty old. But their other safety is Craig Woods. I mean,
all right, chill. He just finished his first year, bro. Relax.
Hey man,
I don't know.
I'm not mad at either.
I'm not mad at the pick because I like the player. I would have had TJ at the spot. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's
I
at
don't.
this
I don't.
point in
think
the draft, it's
Yeah. Okay. That being said, bring in Emmanuel McNeil Warren, and we have the final pick of this draft: Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl champions at pick 32.
I think I've seen a pretty consensus about this recent, like as of recently.
I
I
don't
think
know
it's a
if
pretty.
my consensus,
Nah,
but
it's a,
I have them taking cornerback Brandon Cisse out of South Carolina. Um, they just lost, if I'm not mistaken, they just lost Kobe
Reed.
Bryant and they lost Tariq Woolen. So
we
their
all lost Kobe Bryant.
I mean, Reed
their
was on.
secondary is kind of in shambles right now.
Reed was on fraud watch to begin with. He wasn't really that good.
But Brandon Cisse is kind of like a who was the corner they drafted out of South Carolina? Or no, the safety they drafted last year out of South Carolina.
Even Ward?
Yeah, Eamon Ward. Cisse kind of reminds me of Eamon Ward, not just because he's from South Carolina, but the dude's an athletic freak. Like his testing was crazy, and I think that's kind of what Seattle's looking for in their secondary. I mean, Eamon Ward was a massive hit that they got in the second round. I think he might have been the deal of the draft. And I think Brandon Cisse might be the same thing. I think there's potential for him to be the best cornerback in this draft class.
Not ridiculous.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of stuff about taking Notre Dame running back Jadarian Price
That's what I
to
did.
replace Kenny Walker.
I had
Yeah.
taken Jaren Price only because I feel like these corners, especially Brandon, I feel like you get in the second round. Maybe trade up in the second round. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I know Jadarian Price. They don't have a running back that I believe.
Well,
I don't believe is Zach Charbonnet. I'm sorry.
Seattle has there's honestly a lot of running back options in this draft. Yes, you have Jeremiah Love, but then you have people like Mike Washington with like a 9.9 something RAS score, a lot of production at Arkansas. Dude can catch the ball. He's a hard runner. He gets north and south really quick. You got Jonah Coleman, Jadarian Price. I think there's a lot of good options, but I don't think you have to take one at 32. I think there'll probably be one there with their next pick. I'm not exactly sure what their next pick is, but I think there'll be some options there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also just think I think Seattle's one of those teams where I can see them like being like, I believe in our ability to develop these corners in house. Like, while we don't think Josh, let me pull their names back up. Josh Joby and Noah in a bunker, whatever. I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name. While we might not think that, because he came from Miami, I want to say, but while we might not think they're anything of them, they probably think, oh, they were on the Super Bowl team. They've watched, they can develop. We believe in our ability to develop these corners. They strike me as one of those teams because they're not making any moves to like go crazy or like too much retain the Super Bowl roster. They're kind of just like going with the flow. And if they run it back, I guess. So I don't know. I just try to see them. I thought I saw them going running back here, which still could, but I can also see them going corner here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at it.
Is that the first round?
I think that's
all right, y'all. Time for the second round. Let's get it. Ready to the second round, baby.
Chill out
You got your dilly dally. That one.
Ready to the second round, baby. Let's get it, baby. Grind will never stop.
Yo.
Grind will never stop. We never sleep, baby. Let's go.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
He put his phone on the charger. Now his grind don't never stop. That's crazy.
First time I hurry up 2 seconds ago. Nigga said hurry up 2 seconds ago.
Acting like his phone was dying. His phone was on 3.
Right.
Why do I support
this
team, bro?
Hey, we at 22 now. Life good.
Yeah, I feel it would work good. Yeah, this is a full mock draft. Thank you guys all for tuning in.
Wait, hold on, wait. I got a question. I got a question for y'all. I got a question. But before we sign off, I've been seeing a lot of discourse about this. I want to see y'all personal opinions about this. What is y'all favorite? And this could go anywhere. What is your favorite? I assume all of us got Twitter, right? All of us got Twitter. Some
Huh?
got more. Some got 2 Twitters for personal reasons. But I want to ask y'all this: what is your favorite Twitter moment? This could go for NBA. This could go for NFL Twitter, wrestling, or just pop culture as a whole. Because like we've been on Twitter a lot. So what's your favorite Twitter moment?
My favorite Twitter moment is when the Avatar movie got leaked and everybody was ranting about it, how funny it was. I did not watch that movie. It is very illegal.
Didn't you watch it though?
It is very funny. No, I did not.
You didn't? But
I would not do that.
I want to say, I mean, there's a lot. There's probably some I can't say on the YouTube airwaves, but when the husband of a famous current right-wing speaker lady, when her husband tragically lost that game of Fortnite in Utah, that was it was the Twitter reaction. Now I'm not talking about the incident itself, but that day on Twitter, oh my God, that
I thought you said favorite NBA memes. That was NBA memes.
Oh, we talking about
He said
NBA? We
anything.
talking about sports?
No, I
He
said
said
anything.
Oh, anything? Oh.
But if you talking about NBA,
If it was NBA, I was gonna say when Luka got traded. Everybody, it was so funny.
yeah, Luka trade, that was crazy.
And when the KD files leaked.
Oh, the
Oh,
KD files,
KD
bro.
fouled.
Ain't gonna lie, bro.
That was
Ain't gonna lie. That Bam 83-point game, bro. That was the most funniest shit.
Oh my God, Bam crashed the internet looking at it. Like, come on, bro. Ain't
I mean, he
bro.
did. He did.
Legit broke Instagram. He legit broke Instagram.
No, he didn't, bro.
Yes, he
Bam
did.
ain't doing that shit, bro.
Why are you hating?
One basketball game ain't fucking up Instagram like that, bro.
Well,
Stop it.
at the end of the day,
Bro, LeBron passed
Bam.
Kareem and that shit ain't break Instagram. You telling me that did? No.
Because that was expected. Everybody knew that was coming.
No, bro.
No one thought
No,
Bam
bro.
was dropping 83.
No, bro.
I was at work when that happened, bro.
Nigga ain't crashed on
That
Instagram.
was a crazy night, bro.
You guys,
Just a
bro,
coincidence.
Whatever you say.
It got to the point that Dez bought a jersey of Bam. Like
I was already
He
about to
dick
buy
riding
his
ass
jersey.
gonna do that anyway.
I was about to buy his
either
jersey
way.
regardless. Yeah, I was gonna buy his jersey.
You bought the
regardless.
83 points jersey, didn't you?
No, I didn't buy it.
No.
Yes, you
did
did.
not.
Didn't he
No,
wear
he
white
should've.
or black? No, he wore black.
No, he got a black
They were in
jersey.
black. I got a black jersey because I wanted a black jersey. But that being said, I want to thank Connor for coming on. This is a yearly tradition that we've been doing. Why? Who left? Not my whole overlay messed up. Not my whole overlay messed up. God.
Gimme 3.
All right. Like I was saying before, thank you guys for coming on. Thank Connor specifically. Join us last year for draft coverage. Probably gonna make this a yearly thing. I don't know, man. I love doing this. I love everybody who tunes in.
I did it for The Rock. I did it for The Rock.
For The Rock. But yeah, appreciate y'all boys. See how many picks we get right on Thursday, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be 0.
We will see. Watch me go 32 for 32.
I like how you said 0, like the first pick isn't already solidified.
Hey, man.
We get at least one right.
It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games to the Raiders pick Ty Simpson just because to get the Raiders.
They do that on them.
I think if we get at least 10 right, it was a successful mock draft.
Yeah.
Because drafts, it's impossible, especially because when the day one trade, it's impossible to predict. But
yeah. But yeah, appreciate y'all boys. Do it again next year.
Yes, sir.
And give me 3.
All right.
Yeah.